Those are so cute. How did you make them? People ask me all the time how I made these, and today I am going to show you how I made these cute toppers for my coloring pages in Canva. Okay, so we are in Canva right now, and this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Now, the way I do it is I grab a shape, I grab a square, and I will drag this out to about 5.2 inches in width. And then the height, I'm going to have it at 2. Then I'm going to change the color of this. So let's just do a lime green. And I'm going to right click and duplicate. So now I have 2 images that are 2 by 5.2. And I'm going to put them together like this. And I am going to highlight it and group it. So once I have it grouped, I can move it around and do anything that I need to. Then I'm going to go over into my elements, and I'm just going to type in Halloween images. Now, for this purpose, I am going to click those 3 dots and go to free. I have the pro version, but I am going to show you how to use the free version. So then you're just going to scroll and you're going to look for different images you might want to put on here. Say I want to use this Happy Halloween. And I can just bring this down and center it. And then I can take some bats. Bring this down a little bit more. Then I can duplicate that, bring it over to the other side. Like that. And maybe I want to add this ghost. So what I can do is bring this down and then bring the ghost up a little bit, make him a little bit smaller. And then I can position him to the back. Oh, sorry, not to the back. Where'd he go? I know he's in here. There. So we can bring him to the back like that. Let me just bring this up a little more so you can see. So now he's not in front of the text, he is behind it. Then we could go back to elements. Let me type in free images again. Sometimes it'll do that. It'll like glitch. So you just have to go back and make sure you're hitting your free elements. If you already have a free account, you can just use it as is. Bring this down and then duplicate. So we have the start of our topper. This would be the front of it. Now we want to design something in the back. So if you are selling these, what you can do is you can go to your brand, and I have my logo already in my brand kit. So I will just bring this down to size it. And you can either flip this around if you wanted to. First, let me group it. Kind of shifted everything. So if you want to group that, you can group it and then you can flip it over so you can work on this side now. So then I'm just going to bring in my logo and get my QR code. Just make it smaller so that it fits. And then I'm going to remove the background. So there's my image, there's my logo. And then I'm going to write a text in the back. Let's bring this down to about 21. Might make it smaller. Let's see, 20, 18. Okay, so then I'm going to type in, if interested in ordering party favors for your next events, contact me at, let's make this a little bit smaller because it's kind of big there. Contact me at, and then you can add your email or your store. So I would just type in my Gmail account. You can put your handles in here if you wanted to, like your TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. You could put those images down here as well. And I'm also going to put my PayHip in here. So payhip.com/Monica's Expressive Creations. So that is how I would design it. If you wanted to just put other images in the background, you can do that as well. And then you can just highlight everything and group. So that is one image. So then what I would do is I would flip this like that. And then I would add it up here to the corner. So I already have one done. And let's do one more. And this time I'm going to use the paid version. So I am going to click on shape. And I'm going to make this about 5.2. By 2. And let's go into Halloween background images. See all. So these are some images you can also use for your toppers. My favorite is this one. I really love this design. So let's get rid of this one. And let's make this 2 inches by 5.2. So that's going to be my topper design now. So I'm going to duplicate it and I'm going to flip it vertical so it looks like that. Then I'm going to type in, again, Halloween images. And because I have Pro, you see all the crowns here. These are for Pro account. So let's just find something that will go with this. So let's see this ghost, maybe. We can bring this down. But it's kind of dark, so let's try to find something else. I want something that's going to be bright. I'm going to go into my recently used ones. So we can do something like this. We could put him in here. And then add this trick or treat. Bring this over, maybe make this a little smaller. And we can add him as well. And bring it down. And then if you wanted to flip it the other way, you could flip it horizontal. So they're both facing one to the left, one to the right. And then that would be my front. So then I would just highlight it, group it, flip it over so I can work on the other side. Now, if you wanted to keep all this information the same, what you can do is ungroup it and then just move this over. You can highlight all of this, group, copy, and just put that back. And then you can paste and turn it. Now, I know it's a little dark. You can't really see it. So what you can do is go up here to where the A is, where it says text color, and you can change the color. So now your information is white text. And then if you want them to see your QR code, you go over to Elements, grab a box, turn that to white, and then make it smaller so that your QR code will fit into there. Then you can position that backward. And then just position it over your QR code like that. And the same thing with your business name if you want them to see your business name as well. I think I'll be okay with it, but that is how you would do it. And then you just want to highlight everything and group it. And then you can turn it 90 degrees and bring that up here. And if you wanted to duplicate this and have two on one page, you can duplicate and bring it down. And the same thing with this one, but we want to make sure we have this grouped again. So just make sure you group everything once you have grouped this. And then you're going to copy and paste and bring that down. So now you have 4 images that you can use for your toppers. So in order to save this, let's just straighten this up a little bit. So then you're just going to go to Share, Download, PDF Prints, and it's going to download. Once it's downloaded, just save it. And then you can print it. So then you'll just click on what you just saved. It'll bring it up. With mine, I go to More Settings, Actual Size, and then Rear Paper Feeder for mine. This is how I do it. We're going to go to Premium Glossy Paper. I put mine on high. 1 copy, and I'm going to hit OK. And then I will show you in a second what it looks like when it prints out. Okay, so my toppers are done printing. I print these on koala paper, 30 pound. I usually use those for chip bags. Once they're done, you can just cut them out, and then they will look like this. And then you can just add them to your party bag that you are creating. This party bag is for the trick-or-treaters this year, and I decided to make these to hand out. It comes with 5 coloring pages and a word search, and I am also giving 2 crayons. If you would like to get your pack, I do have it available in my PayHip store, payhip.com/Monica's Expressive Creations. It comes with the 5 coloring pages and the word search. They will be in the cellophane bag with a topper. Crayons are not included. If you want crayons, that is an added addition. So just check that out. And if you're planning on making these yourself, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.